Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today in this video, me and my team will present our assignment, which is problem that can be solved by software. And and in here, we choose restaurant order management system as our study case. So before we go to the material, let me introduce myself and my team. First, my name is Jasmine Aulia Santoso with student ID number F1D024100010. And then my friend.
My name is Samara Wardasadia and my student ID is F1D024100023.
My
And then
name
my
is
friend.
Kadifa Alivia Nur Hidayah, and my student ID number is F1D024100060.
Okay, so the background story of why we choose this topic as our study case is because we often experience some inconvenience when ordering menu in restaurant and some other places. So, in the fast paced food and beverage industry, customer satisfaction is heavily reliant on the efficiency and accuracy of service. Many popular restaurants, despite having high customer volume, still rely on manual ordering processes or fragmented communication between the front of house and the kitchen. This traditional approach often leads to human error, disorganized data management, and a lack of real time tracking. So, as a business grows, the complexity of managing dozens of simultaneous orders exceeds the capacity of manual handling, necessitating a digital solution to streamline the operation. So next is the problem identification. So in here we have identified four critical bottlenecks that often occur in high volume dining environments. The first one is order accuracy. Frequent occurrences of lost items within an order or serving the wrong dish to the wrong table. And then the second one is queue injustice, a lack of a first in, first out system where customers who arrive later are served before those who have been waiting longer. And then the third is capacity mismanagement. The absence of real time table tracking leads to overbooking or overload, where customers arrive for reservations only to find no available seating. And then the last is communication gaps. Manual relaying of information often results in delayed preparation and staff confusion during peak hours. And then
Next is the problem statement. The problem statement about this case is high traffic restaurant lack of synchronized system to manage both customer flow and order accuracy. This deficiency result in unfair service prioritization, frequent order errors, and a chaotic reservation process that fails to respect the physical capacity of the venue. And there is a critical need for an integrated restaurant order management system that automates order tracking and monitors a real-time tables availability to ensure a seamless dining experience. And next for the objectives about this case, the primary goals of this software development project are to standardize order accuracy, is implement a digital ordering interface that the item is recorded and routed to the correct table without manual intervention errors. And next is to enforce fair service prioritization, develop a timestamped queuing algorithm so that orders are processed and served based on the sequence of arrivals. Next are to manage real-time capacity that's integrated a table management module that tracks occupancy and prevents over reservation by syncing available seats with the booking system. And last are to optimize operational efficiency that provide a centralized dashboard for staff to monitor order status and table turnovers, reducing customer wait times and staff stress. And next,
Okay, based on the problems before, we plan to make a solution by we propose a restaurant order management system that digitizes and track orders in real time. With the key feature of this system is order input system is for the waiter and the cashier. But first, for the waiter can enter the orders into the system. And the next feature is the system automatically timestamps and sort the orders. And then after the orders input, in the kitchen display system can show orders in correct sequence, and then kitchen team can set order status, set like a pending, cooking, or ready orders. Next, after that, there is a continuous key feature is like real-time order tracking. It's for waiter who can check order status instantly, so they don't need to ask the kitchen team directly. And next, after the order, the waiter check the order status, there be key feature back to order input system that cashier can check paid and unpaid orders, and then cashier also can check the table availability. Next, so by the planet's restaurant order system that we planned before, we planning to use a agile method to build this system, this software system. For the agile, we use the Scrum framework. And the first step-by-step for this Scrum framework is first backlog and design. In the backlog and design, we create a master list of everything the app needs to do. We list what feature, key feature should we make first, and then after we backlog and design, we step into sprint and planning. In the sprint and planning, the team needs to choose a few items from the top of the backlog. We choose the first key feature that we list in the backlog before, and then after we planning in the sprint planning, for one feature we step into sprint development. In the sprint development, the team begins the actual work of designing and coding. We build the software for one feature only, and then we go to step sprint review. In this step, the team holds sprint review to show the working features to the restaurant owner for feedbacks. We do the review with the client in this step, and then after, if the client agree, or like, okay, is this good, so we step into sprint retrospective. But if the client needs a more fix something in the first feature, we back to sprint planning and sprint development. And then after, if the client agree, we step into sprint retrospective. That in this step, the team hold a sprint retrospective to talk internally about their teamwork. They discuss what went well and how they can work better in the next sprint. Then after One feature done, we back to sprint planning to do the next feature for this system. That's how Agile Scrum framework works. So that's all from us.
Okay, so that's all from our group. Thank you very much for your attention. And I hope after watching our presentation, you can gain new knowledge about how to make a system, especially for restaurant order management system. Maybe that's all for our team. From our team, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.